Hello, my name is Marcus William Morris, and I am the author of the book, Lack and the Art of Deprogramming. And today, we'll be doing a little review and summary of Chapter 9. If you see it there, the blind man. So, I start off with man or human beings in general are blind in many ways. Metaphorically speaking, I find it very disturbing that many people cannot recognize other people as mere people, just as themselves. Some seek to find a way that they can devalue others. As far as I know, there are no set criteria for human superiority or inferiority that can be proved, especially on broad racial levels. So what I mean by blind is that we tend to ignore our commonality as human beings, and we say, oh, this person has a wider nose bridge, or this person has a more narrow nose bridge, therefore they're a different race. They must be so different from me. They must feel like a completely different other alien species because their nose bridge is a little different. Oh, these people have epicantic folds. Oh, these people don't have epicantic folds. Oh, these people have a lighter skin tone or a darker skin tone. These people have, a nasal sill or nasal dam, and I don't. Therefore, they have a different racial characteristic. Therefore, they must feel like a whole different species of animal. Meanwhile, if your features were to change today, let's just say that all of a sudden, your nose is shaped different after a surgery or an accident. Will you feel like a completely different person? I have to say absolutely not. If your nose were to change today, you will not feel like an absolutely different person in your body. If your skin tone was to change today, you will not feel like an absolutely different person in your body. Matter of fact, people's skin tones change all the time. It's called seasonal change. It depends on if they're in the sun or not. My skin changes many different tones throughout the year. Do I feel different with different tones of skin? Not at all. I feel like the same person every day. So when people feel like, oh, because someone has a darker skin or a lighter skin tone, that they're other, they should other them in terms of their humanness, it's completely ridiculous. It's ridiculous how some people can be when it comes to determining another's value and humanity based on their physical features. Another way people draw differentiation between others is belief systems. Oh, this person is Jewish. Oh, this person is Muslim. Oh, this person is Hindu or Catholic, Protestant. Therefore, they must feel more or less human than I do. Most people judge others as being inferior, usually not superior, but let's just say more or less. These assumptions are extremely ridiculous because your thoughts and belief systems do not add or take away to the amount of human you will feel. There is no deleterious ways of thinking that will change that. All supremacist groups are driven by fear and anger, not love. If supremacists went about spreading their superiority based on the fact that they can achieve supreme love for their fellow human brothers and sisters, then maybe they would be believed. But instead, they are shunned by most because they do the exact opposite. They alienate people with their messages of hate and division. Living in constant hate is a degenerative state that can cause mental illness. Hate groups are nothing to be feared because they are already frightened. This is why they openly express such aggressive behavior to gain power over the psyche of another. The gaining of power through aggressive manners shows that the initiator of aggressive energy is already weak and needs you to fear them to gain the control they need. Without your fear, they are nothing, powerless. What do you think about that? One of the ways that having a view that dehumanizes another It's how we view each other when it comes to conflicts such as war. And nowadays you have the Palestinians and the Israelites, though they are both Abrahamic religions. One is Muslim, one is Jewish. And one says, oh, you're deserving of complete annihilation because you do not worship God or believe some of the same iotas of religious information as I do. So this is where these beliefs and preferential treatment based on differences is extremely dangerous. We have extremely dangerous views about each other based on slight differences, and it's caused an extraordinarily massive amount of destruction in human history. We have to put these belief systems into perspective and be able to sort them out and read them correctly as being very inconsequential when compared to our similarities and our collective humanness. Because no matter what your difference is, you're going to feel like a human in your body. Pain in your body is the same. It's going to feel relatively the same as pain in another person's body. You do not feel fundamentally different in your body because you have a slight difference in thought or physical manifestation. There are many ways I could describe or talk about this one subject. I could go on about it for hours. If you wish to have a conversation with me about it, leave a comment. And I look forward to talking to you in the next chapter, chapter 10. Have a good day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.